And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Labor Day baseball coming up on the show. The Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
Pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway and towing the slab, Ben Brown. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
First pitch, 120.
In the dirt, and the count even 1-1. Hit in the air, left field. Coming on his hack, he's there to make the catch, and there's one down. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Ozzie Albies, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
One out, base is empty. Hit in the air out to center field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 13.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Acuna wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. 2 outs, base is empty. Acuna hitting third in the lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one blasted deep to right. That ball's carrying. Off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's great confidence in the power right there. Most hitters would try to hook that ball to the pull side and hit it out of the park. He stayed back, let it travel, and hit it hard the other way.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna. And that is downstairs. And 1-1. Hard grounder just inside the line. Base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Here's Austin Riley.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
And that is out of play. Riley with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4.
In time to Bush. They limit the damage here. Atlanta draws first blood with a solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. And today's starting pitcher, Grant Holmes.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Nico Horner leading things off and takes a strike.
1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Birdie.
John Birdie at the plate. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
And a foul ball. And that misses. And it's 1-1.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1-2 now. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton all set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Matt Olson. Olson recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Brown back to work. Just missed.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup. As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Kicks and fires. On the ground, Bush. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Here's Sean Murphy. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. That's in there. Murphy mashed a couple of homers in his last game. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Here's Jared Kelenic.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And the Braves go down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2, and Happ up to hit. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. And now the count is even.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder. And it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But, you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Two. Hard ground ball, base now. So a man on base to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch to the plate lately. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now the catcher up to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. To short, could be 2. There's 1. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Michael Bush, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And that misses. 1-1. Curve in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Braves 1 and the Cubs nothing.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage till the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next one is off the plate. 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Stays alive.
Strike him out.
That misses the zone, and a full count now. And that one is lifted in the air. Happ moving under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Fly to left his first time. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
The batter number 1, second baseman,
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that drops in for a strike. Fought off foul. And that one misses up and in. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. But they hold a 1-0 lead. As we go to the last of the third. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The 0-2. And that one a little bit high.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Dansby will head back to the dugout after the K.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That one's deep. Bangs off the wall. And that's a double.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Ripped into center, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. We're tied at 1.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Crow Armstrong stands at first with 1 out. Pickoff throw. Crow Armstrong back in on a dive. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Tied up here in the early going. Pitch misses. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Birdie now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
Slider misses outside. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Throw to third. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Swing and a ball popped up. Swanson makes the grab. One up, one down. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Doubled his first time up. Ozuna, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one fouled off. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that just misses.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3-2 now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swung on, belted. That's back. Going, gone. He sends it out of here. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here comes Austin Riley. First time up, he grounded to third. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Next pitch way upstairs. Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to first, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in there for strike 1. And there's a ball.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off,
John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Kyle Tucker.
Look at me. Not measuring up how I want to be. Please with small things and downgrades.
Off the mark there. Ball one.
You know, these Cubs, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire
Now
at bat.
batting, the left
Ian
fielder,
Happ
Ian.
will hit next. 1
Happ.
for 1 with a single so far. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Runner at first with no outs here. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball one.
Strike.
In the air, left field. And it falls. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
And up next for Chicago, Logan O'Hoppe. He hit into a double play his first time up. Pitch misses. 1-0.
1-0.
That's a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield, but another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
Now, Michael Busch up and in, and it's 1-0. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Over to Albies. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play's kind of a rally killer.
Dansby Swanson stands in. His first at bat was a strikeout. Right through there for a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Check swing, called strike.
0-2.
And that's a little bit high.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And delivers outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Throws to second. Not in time. He's safe as they jump ahead. A run scores. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So a runner at second, 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Chas McCormick. Yeah, that's fouled off. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Number 63 preparing to come on if needed. Paredes also throwing. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Cubs 3 and the Braves 2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
John Murphy.
Brown back to work. Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jared Kellner.
So digging in, Jared Kellner.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Tyson Miller up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Bickford also getting ready. Swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. That's strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And it's fouled away. To the right side, Bush. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Braves go down quickly here, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, right side. And Acuna able to make the grab. 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nico.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Grant Holmes will depart, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for
on the mound now, number 63.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's going to be Nico Horner, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Out to short. Throw on to Olsen. 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, John.
2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, John Birdie. 0 for 2 in this one. And a ground ball to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Third out. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5. It's the Cubs 3 and the Braves 2. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Check swing, no appeal. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Brian King, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Number 43, getting loose as well. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. In there at the knees. A swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a foul straight back. And that's in the dirt. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Ben Brown out of the game. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
Tyson Miller will take over here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. That one missed.
1-0.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're at the top half of the 6th. And fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered here in this one. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. In the air, out towards right center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Nabs it. And that'll do it. So the Cubs bullpen does its job nicely there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Braves 2. Bottom of the 6th. So up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Ian Happ digs in now. Happ not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Happ lays off. Tucker gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher to hit, Logan O'Hoppe, 1 for 2. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. Base hit right field. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Back-to-back singles. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Golden opportunity right here. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
This one high in the air to left center. Harris sizes this one up. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores, and they lead by 2.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And now it's Dansby Swanson.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one pulled foul. Two on, one out. That's off the inside corner. And a count 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one misses. And now 3-1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike. And that'll load the bases.
Now batting, the designated
So they're all loaded up. Chas McCormick, the next Cub to hit. On the ground, 2 ball. Arcia tossed to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one almost got him. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. They put 2 on the board on 2 base hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 5 and the Braves 2. Back here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. Miller, the tall righty, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And the count 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's Matt Olson down. That one in there across the letters. One down, base is empty. Strikes him out, led with the sweeper, and it worked.
Now batting.
Two outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy has grounded out a couple of times. First pitch misses.
One ball.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And there's a ball. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Braves. And the deficit remains 5-2.
Now pitching for
new pitcher for the Braves, Elly Paredes.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So back to the top of the order. So here's Horner now. 0 for 3 in this one. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And a count 1-1. And that's a little high.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
John Birdie, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third
Number 30.
strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Tucker in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swung out, belted deep. That one went back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Kyle Tucker the other way. His 28th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 6-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
2 outs, nobody on. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Ian Happ. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Just missed. Next one in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Acuna after it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Cubs tack on another with a solo jack. Now a 6-2 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Phil Bickford.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Bickford.
Kelnick in the box now. No balls and a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Trevor Richards, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Going to count 1 and 2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 1 down.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia. And first offering is fouled off. Breaking ball misses down and away. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Braves down by 4, and we're at the top of the 8th. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. And he got him. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beat.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Harris stands in here, takes ball one low.
Ball.
That's too low. And it's 3-0.
3-0.
That clips the corner.
3-1.
Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Fly ball down the line. Tucker makes the catch, and that is that. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Cubs 6 and the Braves 2.
Now pitching for the
Back
Braves.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
46.
8th, John Schreiber.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And now
Leading off
Logan
for the
O'Hoppe.
Cubs, the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
There's a strike. That one way outside, and the count is 1-2. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Ground ball right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael Bush.
So up next, Michael Bush. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses. Now 2-0.
2-0. Huh. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That's out to center field. Harris settles under this one. 2 away now.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Dansby
Swanson is going to get a chance to hit.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball. 1 strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Albies over to first in time. And Swanson is set down. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They lead it 6-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Trevor Richards.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking his hitters.
Richards. Leading off with the
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. J.P. France up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Merriweather getting cranked up as well. That one ripped. Way back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they inch closer. It's 6-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered in this game. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here comes Austin Riley. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 0-1. Chases that one. And a strikeout for the 1st out here in the 9th.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Trevor Richards done for the afternoon. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Porter
Cubs.
Hodge comes on trying to close it out.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
He's 2 outs away. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. One out and a runner at second. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Murphy in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one drilled left field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take the series opener here at home.
Playing meaningful games in September is always exciting. A win today, first day of the month. This will just add more fuel to the fire.
6-3 our final score. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor. You bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the fakers. While my shots are jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants your papers. I'm from back in the day with a was wearing tapers. They'll call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the booth. It's the truth, put pressure on you when you stoop. With body shots, take your body drop. I ain't got the hammer.
Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me.